Welcome back, folks. Last time we talked, I was sick as a dog, and I was using this stupid little water container. But that's what mods are for, right? So I found out a couple things. One, Jim pointed out that probably the compost is there not to sell, but so that we can use it as a way to fertilize our fields. So I think that that probably is right, and so I was being silly, and now I realize my mistake. I'm trying to get my mic levels set here, sorry guys. And then, secondly, I found a better place to get water that we can get it free and easy to access. But I'm going to get rid of this water tank because this thing's too small. And I found a little bit of a better one that'll hold a much larger, probably 3 times capacity. So hang on, I've got to get through these gates here. So we're going to do that right now because I need to finish filling up the water for these animals. And it'll probably take less than 2 trips now instead of 30 trips back and forth with this little one. So we're going to sell this thing and get a new, bigger one. So anyway, you can use compost. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to tell you, I found out that the alfalfa, or luzerne, somebody told me it was alfalfa, which I guess is the same thing. And with alfalfa, you use it as fertilizer. So you don't actually, you can also chaff it though. So it's dual purpose. Just like the corn, you can chaff it for silage, or you can't harvest it though. So if you remember right, if you guys remember, I was trying to harvest it with my regular harvester, and I just couldn't get it to cut, even though it says it's ready. So, what are you doing, Seth? Yeah, we had a big bug today where we couldn't get on. I think it has to do something with one of the mods. I'm still trying to figure out what that is, but I couldn't get online, and I've put the mods on all the computers, and now none of them can get online. So, we are in the process of uninstalling it on his, and I already uninstalled it on this one and we had to uninstall and reinstall, and then I put all the mods back and everything's working fine. But it was a very strange issue that we've been having. So here's the, hang on, that's not it. Nope. There we go. No. It's under tippers. No. Where did it go? I hate when they don't it's like they put things in it's probably under trucks or something. So let's go through the mod categories. Nope. What? No. This has been a very aggravating night. I mean, we could use the Zunhammer, but it's so expensive. I mean, we have the money for it. If I can't, I don't know where that other one went. I liked the other one. It was kind of goofy looking, but for some reason it must not have come over. The heck? It's not here. Wow. Under trucks, maybe? Nope. Oh well, I don't know and I don't care. We're just going to go with the Zunhammer then, because I guess that's a little more modern looking and realistic looking anyway, but still it's a little aggravating.
Jimmy crack corn, I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. What was that under? Oh. No. The heck? Okay. We're going to buy one. So this is like the monster water tanker. It might be a little too large for my tractor, actually. We might have to pull it around. This can also carry milk, so when we do get into the milk cows, we can move it around with this. But this thing's going to be a little bit, as you can see here, it's really a little bit oversized for this tractor, so... It makes me mad. We had a friend come over, and his wife had the flu. And I'm like, well, and she was here too. Like she came too, and she's like, "Oh, I have the flu. I'm feeling better." And I'm like, "Why would you come into a household where we have 6 kids with the flu? Like knowing that you're still sick?" And so, what does it matter? She came. It's too late now. Violet's already had it. Now Evelyn's getting it. So they're all going to get it, is what's going to end up happening. As you guys know, when you have 6 kids, everybody always gets everything, and I'm just washing my hands every 5 minutes to hopefully not get it, but there's no guarantee there. Alright, we're almost to the water spot, so hold on. Oops. I cut that a little. Whoops. This tractor does not have enough horsepower. I was looking over at the other screen because Evelyn's game started. And now I'm stuck forever. There we go. I'm going to have to push it off like this. Okay. Whoa, this is really tight fit there. I found a little... there's a little road back here that... Okay, well, whatever she does, whether she thinks so or not, or she can have it in there just for when she barfs, because she's going to. She says, "I only threw up a little bit. I had something in my stomach was making me not feel good, so I threw it up." I'm like, that's the flu.
Dad, look, I found 2 turtles.
You found the 2 turtles? John found 2 turtles. Hang on, sorry, I'm just trying to get my levels straight here. I've been messing around my volume stuff today, and so here's the secret place where the water is fresh and free. I don't know why you would bother using the other spot, but... Is that Mr. Giraffe?
I'll be joining you very shortly.
Okay.
How about this?
There we go.
How about the mouse?
Yeah, please do. And the keyboard, too, if you want. Although you're going to make your settings go crazy. So you can use alfalfa as fertilizer anyway. I guess what you do is you just cultivate it into the ground. But I think we're going to actually chaff it and use the chaff for more silage for our cows and pigs. Though we may not need that much. We'll have to see. It is a server, Seth. Yes, all you have to do is join. Seth is going to be joining here in a second. Taking over Chubba's place. John found a dolphin. Where are you finding all these animals, John?
In the bathtub toys.
Oh, so you're going under the sink and pulling all the toys out. That's great.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Don't tell you what. It's not connecting still? Oh.
Tell me it's still going to do it on here.
Unbelievable. This is just not our night. Well, at least this computer's working again, but I don't know what you're going to have to do, Seth.
You clean it off, John?
He's making a sash.
He was like... Do not put that in the toilet.
I just drove right past the farm. This is the only reason why when everybody... you guys always like to suggest mods, and I like to try them, but the problem is this. You know, I have... You know, we have a pretty... If I have to uninstall this and go through every single mod, it's such a nightmare. I mean, you guys have been through it before. But that's why I try not to add mods to my game. You're like, why don't you use this mod, or try this mod, or use this mod? Because when things get screwed up, and then everything stops working, it becomes a real nightmare, especially for me, because I've got 4 or 5 computers that I'm trying to keep going or manage, you know, and then something like that happens, and now we're just down. So Seth can't play, my server's probably down. It's like, I gotta go through and figure out which mods are causing the problem, and it just becomes a real nightmare. You can see here why you need to have this larger trailer. I mean, look, I'm gonna run through half this water before I get this filled up all the way. And that was only a quarter. Sure, if you want to, honey. Ryan. He can take his little controller in there. So it's going to require probably at least one more trip because this is going to require a fill-up. And I don't know how to fix that. I'm sorry, Seth. I don't know. You have to uninstall the game and get all the files out of that folder. See, it didn't fill up all the way. No, copy mods. Copy just the mods folder out. And then I'm at a loss of what to do. I don't know. Did that really copy it? So the first thing you need to do this. Just get rid of it. We'll copy it back from the NAS drive. Delete it. Delete the game. Delete everything. Just get everything off the computer. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Hang on, folks. Anyway, I'm going to get the water and finish this up. We'll be back in a minute. All right. So we're. This is because this map is different than the one that you've seen. It gets old pretty quick. There's a working train on this map. Yes.
Pretty cool.
Where are you driving this stuff to?
I'm taking the water to my cows and pigs. It's 2 o'clock. Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna need. Let's see, Seth. Well, if you can. Oh, we'll see. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to get in or not.
What if I do? What do you need me to do?
What if I do? What do I do? I don't know yet. We have a ton of bales that we need to collect. Oh, my phone is blinging. Hold on. My wife is in Hawaii. Lucky her. All right, this is almost full here.
That's really pretty.
But the friends that she's staying with, they have a chameleon in their garden that just lives there. And he'll just, like, if you put a stick out, he'll just climb up onto the stick and head towards your arm. He's not afraid of people. Yeah, he does look like he has the 3-horned head like a triceratops and the like spiny ridge down his back. It's pretty cool stuff.
Tank up again.
You're ready.
There we go. So we're full up. It's pretty, isn't it? It's also like 7 hours earlier there, so it's like 10 o'clock at night here and 3 o'clock in the afternoon there. More pictures.
Dad, Tank Cop is asking me something. Like
That's okay. Just tell him we're recording. There's a bunch more pictures.
Okay.
So that is it for the water. Now I have quite a bit left in reserve, so we'll just park the trailer back here. I think this is where we're going to store it. I think we're going to keep all the trailers back here because...
What is that?
That's a steaming manure pile. But there's no manure there yet, so it's just a steaming cement. Steaming cement. All right, so we've got that done. What do we need to do next? I think it has to download, I think, the DLCs, Seth. So like the JCB and all that stuff. We're going to wash this tractor off and pull it up front. We're going to go harvest that alfalfa because it's ready to go. And then we need to, we're going to end up, I'm not sure what we're going to do next, but after we do the, let's see, what do we need to do? We need to, we need to clean this tractor. This is making me nuts. We're going to forage the alfalfa. Oh, and then we need to plant grass. That's the other thing that we need to do. So, and we don't really need to use fertilizer for that, obviously. So we're just going to plant some grass around here because we definitely need more hay for tomorrow. The grass should grow fast enough that we'll have it tomorrow morning. And we can mow and row and all that good stuff. I don't foresee us needing any more grain for a while, but we probably should just keep planting and running it. The downside with this is I did look for silos that you could just buy and place. Because obviously this has that issue where these are the only trailers that you can use with this silo system, and that kind of stinks because they're very small. Let's see, I think the one is right over here. So, but I couldn't find any that you couldn't just, I don't know how to explain it, but you couldn't just buy them and place them. You have to do it the way that the game lets you do it, and that's where you have to go into the editor and then find it and then install it and put it in that way, and I don't have the patience or the time to really figure out how to do that. So I'm just going to have to stick with the crappy silo. But once again, since we're really focusing on animals, it's not a huge deal. It just, if we have huge crops, it makes it difficult to deliver. It's almost better off just to take the crops right to the sell point so we don't have to go through that. So I'm going to drop these trailers here. Did it work right, Seth? Oh, gosh. That sucks. I don't know. I mean, we've installed it from scratch. I don't know what else to do, why it wouldn't work. It sucks. Alright, so what do we need to find? We need to find this guy. And we're going to grab our mowing header. Bless you. My goodness. So anyway, so much for our desires to do multiplayer. And that was before you put mods back in, right, Seth? So it's a clean install and still not working. Bummer. Try rebooting just once for poops and giggles. And you haven't installed mods or anything yet, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. John's getting mad. It's whatever you want it to be. I'll type it when you're ready. Alright, let's see here. I don't know if I can hire a worker. I'm hoping... Can I hire a worker? Looks like it. Will he just go?
Red lines.
Nope, he's going to wait. Perfect. So that way I can just run alongside him and he doesn't have to stop and empty every time. Because the Zetter is a little easier to get around the farm. Gonna open those guys up. Get our beacons going. And drive through the trees. Alright, so... Close quarters. This first pass is a little tight because that forage harvester isn't small. Oh, I got in his way. Oh no, he likes that back trailer. I forgot. They like to fill the back one up before they do the front one. Now he's probably going to get... No, he's doing good. Cool. As you can see, I'm using auto combine now, thanks to your all suggestions. I did have some issues with it when I first did it, but now it seems to be working pretty good, except for that. Oops. Wow. Hold on, Seth. Don't snap at me like that, bud. I'm not your slave. Okay. Hold on a sec, folks. Seth, you're so shady. Yep. Oh, what is he getting stuck on now?
Curse you.
This guy obviously just needs to get through this portion here.
Honey, come here.
Did you throw up again, Evelyn?
She was feeling sick.
That's what happens with the food. You start feeling food.
No, I
And then
did,
your
like,
tummy feels
throw up.
better.
I was like,
Yeah, spit up.
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
Did you throw up again?
no,
Just that one time?
no, I didn't throw
Fire.
up. It was just like,
Oh, I'm full. Wow.
Son, give it John.
I'll tell you what. This is. It's alfalfa. Seems like it's pretty.
For a little while, and it starts building up that pain again.
You gotta go with John now.
Hopefully it won't come back.
It's pretty efficient if it fills up that fast. I mean, we only went around the field like a quarter of the way. That's pretty nuts. That's a lot of chaff. Cool. Maybe we'll grow some more of that instead of doing corn, because that really seemed to work really well. I mean, look at that. I didn't even get all the way around the field once, and it's already filled me up 100%. That's a lot of chaff. What's up, Seth? What's broken? No, it just the little plastic piece came off. It's fine. Put it back together, please. Why would you do that? Seth. So this is a good source of chaff. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. So that's probably why they give you that. Yes, Ryan. Cool.
The scalp is will damage people that are humans, and any enemies that are human sized, you can step on it. It knocks them back. So there's this level 46 enemy that keeps killing me every time I pass him. So I just start walking over him, and he just can't get back up. So keeps launching him. So I killed him that.
Ryan is playing Xenoblade and enjoying it immensely. All right, so here's our first load of chaff. Anyway, that worked really well. I'm going to have to use that alfalfa. Maybe we'll save that other field for a little while and grab it when we need another load, because I don't think we have to. We're not in like press to harvest it, but that's very efficient for silage. We're going to have a lot of trailer loads just from that little field. More efficient than corn, apparently. Maybe alfalfa is like super dense. I don't know. If you guys know about it, let me know. But it seems like it's more dense than the corn was, so... what's a good way to get out of here? Probably this way, huh? Like, we could make alfalfa right here. It seems like grass needs to be a larger field. It's a type of grass. Rabbits like to eat it. Like, rodents eat it. Bunnies, guinners. But it's a type of grass, and it smells real nice. It's like real sweet smelling, which is probably why they like it. So maybe we'll just harvest the corn as corn, because we're going to get enough chaff off of this for... I mean, look at that. That's all we did was just that little path, like a quarter of the way around. Well, we'll see when we're done, but my prediction is there's going to be quite a bit of breaking the law. We'll have quite a bit of chaff when we're done. That's pretty impressive. That's cool. Cool stuff. You like it, Soup? You wouldn't know. Poor Soup. Did this guy quit, though? Or is he... No, he's still waiting. Okay. Sounds like Mater's having a little bit of a temper issue.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, don't whistle at me. I'm not your... What? No, don't do it, please. Oh, for crying out loud. The edge of the field is going to be an issue with the trees. Once we get past this first pass, past the first pass, we'll be able to do this without a problem.
You have to. Yes.
Try to... I'm just going to cut it with the thing down. I'm going to lose a little bit here, but what are you going to do? Go ahead, Soup. Go do it, bud. No. Go do it. Just stop. Stop doing it and go do what you're supposed to do. I'll deal with it in a minute. I know. He's going to hit this tree. Oh, my gosh. Donk. Crying out loud. Really? Stop. Stop. Like I said, this first pass is going to be the hardest. Once we get around the outside of the field, the rest of it will be smooth sailing. Yep. Here we go again. Donk. Oh no, he made it. Okay, good. At least he made it past one tree. Yeah, this is incredible. I can't believe how rich of a source of chaff this is. This is great. And is it leaving the field? It is leaving the field fertilized, it looks like, which is the... What people say is the benefit of using it is you plant it before you have a crop. And it fertilizes the field. It looks like it's fertilized, so we'll see. Pretty neat mod. Let's see, is that fertilized? I can't tell. We're going to take a look here and see what the different soils look like. Or does it need to be fertilized? I do not see a difference in the color. They look the same. So it looks like it is fertilized. I can't tell for sure though, but that's what it appears like to me. So we'll plant and then we'll get the fertilizer out and just tap it and see what happens. But we could plant that on all of our fields, harvest it for chaff, and then, you know, sell some of that chaff off for whatever. We'll see, but also use it for our cows. But we can use that as a fertilizer stage, which is kind of cool. So let's see how we're doing here with our amounts. I think it's cool that it allows us to hire a worker too for the non-corn field. Whatever you call it. Cool. So I'm going to continue doing this. We'll pick up in a little bit, but I'm going to continue harvesting this alfalfa for forage, and then maybe plant some right here in front of the... Though this is going to be a hard field to forage on. Maybe we'll just skip this field to make it grass. These funky shaped fields are always a problem with even with the auto combine. You know, and all the trees along the edge, you're going to have issues. So this might, I don't know. We need one good big grass field and one big wheat field. And between the two, it should be plenty to feed our animals. Right now, I've got so much hay, or I'm sorry, so much straw that I'm not going to need it for a long time, I don't think. But hay, we have a problem. We're pretty short on hay, so we're going to have to make some grass fields here. But that's coming up later today, once we're done grabbing all this stuff. I just can't believe how much this is yielding. Not even around the one pass, we've already gotten 4 trailer loads. Alright, I'll be back, guys. We're going to finish this up, and I'll see you in a little bit. The more I look at it, I don't think it's fertilized, because these fields shouldn't be fertilized either. And they're just as dark, so it may be no indication. But still, it's quite amazing how much alfalfa I'm pulling from this field.
Right.
It is quite incredible. Interesting. Well, we'll have to take the fertilizer at the end and run it against it and see if we get more. But despite all that, I'm just shocked at how much. I mean, this is it's an okay sized field, but it's small. I mean, look how small this field is. It's like maybe twice the size of the small field on Bjornholm. It's a really small field, but yet look how rich the crop is that I'm pulling from it. I've already gotten as much chaff from a quarter of this field, or less than half definitely, than I got off of that entire cornfield over on the other side of the map. So this is just chaffing really well. We might just, you know, like I said, make one field alfalfa, and that's going to be probably all we need for our daily silage needs. I'm super impressed. I'm shocked at how much chaff we're pulling off of this. It's quite incredible. So Shocked. It's a good word for it. Having fun harvesting here. We need to get a screenshot here in a second. So, all right, guys. Once again, I'll catch up. The only thing I don't like about the auto combine is the guy really needs a lot of space to turn around. So if you're anywhere nearby, he won't continue. So it's like I have to continually drive out and around and come back while he's turning around. Anyway, we'll pick up once, like I keep saying, once we're done with this, we'll pick up. I'd say we're not even halfway done yet, but we're getting closer. So, but I'll see you in a minute here. I can also see putting Luzerne down by the biogas plant as in 1 or 2 fields down there. Definitely going to have to rent a big harvester again because we still have so much that we have to harvest. So even if I decide to do the corn and just sell it, and the sunflower seeds and sell those, I mean, it's there's a lot of fields still that have to be harvested. That little harvester is not going to be up to task. I might just sell it now and call it a loss. The poor Neva never gets a chance. I've bought it a couple times, and it's not up to task, really. It would be great on I mean, this is a good farm for it because it's little fields, sort of, but the fields are actually deceivingly large, and it just doesn't fit. So, unfortunately, that little Neva harvester probably it's a waste of, I wasted $30,000 probably buying it because I'm going to have to sell it back, so I'm going to lose half of what I paid for it. Oops, I drove right by the bins. There it is. But I want you to look at this right now. That's on the left. There is the mound that came from that huge cornfield. Now I've scooped this section away, but I'm look at the mound height, okay? And that's what came from the cornfield, that giant cornfield across the street. This is what's come from the Luzerne, this little alfalfa patch that I'm not even halfway done yet. This is yielding so much stuff, so we definitely have to do alfalfa. I mean, it's just crazy. Now, I do know that alfalfa is pretty dense, so I guess it would make sense that it's... But it can't be more dense than corn. I'm sorry. I think the game is, or whoever modded it and made it, didn't do it right, because there's no way... If that was the case, then these guys that are chaffing forage would not be doing corn. They'd all be doing alfalfa, but they all do corn. I mean, really, the primary chaffing that you see when you see forage harvesters out doing their work in America, in Europe, all the videos that I've ever seen, most of them are not messing around with other crops. They're all doing corn. So the game, I think that the mod that has the alfalfa is out of balance with reality in that we're getting so much chaff from it. But we can use it to our advantage because I'll just plant one field down by the biogas utility farm or the biogas plant, and I'll harvest that for chaff using that forage harvester, and we'll save up and buy another harvester for the farm, a regular harvester. In the meantime, we'll just have to rent when we need to do these other crops, like the corn that I have right here, the other alfalfa. Well, no, we'll chaff that, but the sunflower seeds. That's what I'm getting at. All these sunflower seed fields that we have still. We'll have to rent a harvester for the sweet sugar beets. And the potatoes. Yeah, and we can feed those to our pigs. People were asking about that. Now, using the earth fruits, the potato and the I don't think they eat sugar beets, but I know they eat potatoes. I don't think it's as efficient as using total mixed ration. Total mixed ration, I believe, always gives you the best results when it comes to feeding the animals, but you can feed them potatoes and sugar beets. So we can definitely do that with the 2 crops that are there. We'll rent a harvester and harvest them out. Where was I? Oh, but anyway, so, we're going to have to get a larger harvester. That's how it is. And, it's lesson learned, right? So far we have made no money yet from the animals. No, it tried to load over and over again, and it was crashing. So I don't... You can try it again, but I don't know what happened, Seth. I think... Yeah, it could be. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to really just get in there and redo it. Well, I'm going to be rebuilding that computer pretty soon anyway, and so I might upgrade it and get a larger hard drive for it and stuff, and At that point, I'll make a larger partition for games, because right now the gaming partition's too small, and we're almost out of space on there anyway. I think I'm too far ahead of this guy. That's right, Mater. You can say it again. Oh, he's running around naked. Oh. Mater Godiva. Yeah, delete it and reinstall it, please. Shut it down! Shut it down all the way! No, all the way! Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm full. This fills up fast. I made a lot of trips to the farm. You guys haven't seen it, but I probably made 10 additional trips to the farm on the parts that you guys aren't seeing, so pretty cool stuff. What are you doing, Seth? You just shut it off? Gave up? Sucks. We were going to have multiplayer. I was going to have Seth and Evelyn on. We were going to have a good time, and then this happened. So I'm probably going to have to go through my mods with a fine-toothed comb and figure out which ones are causing the problem and get rid of them. I have kind of a... I'm wondering if it's Auto Combine, because Auto Combine has given me nothing but trouble since I installed it. I had it come to the point where Auto Combine wouldn't show up, and it wasn't working right, and things were disappearing, and it was really weird. And I finally got it after uninstalling, reinstalling, uninstalling, reinstalling. I finally got it working, but it really screwed everything up. So I'm kind of... We're going to run this farm as long as we can, but I might have to refresh my computer at this point and really like get rid of all the mods and just start over from scratch, which means pain in the butt is what it means, really. We'll see. I hope not. I hope it doesn't mean that, but...
What game are they playing?
now I think I'm getting the flu. My stomach's hurting. Ooh. Like bad. Like, oh, my stomach. My stomach. So where is the BGA plant on this? It's probably down by the main... Is there a BGA plant? Yeah, biogas heating plant. Oh, and conveniently, it's right over by our biomass heating plant. No, that's not it. That's going to be the wood chips. Maybe there is not biogas on this map. Well, we'll look around a little bit, but I'm thinking that maybe this doesn't have a biogas plant. Because I think like I said, I think biogas heating is wood chips. Well, not a big deal. Like I said, that wasn't my plan anyway, but I was getting excited there, but maybe not. Oh well, what are you gonna do? All right, I'll be back.